Hello, Flight 247. This is Sean. I hope you are off to a great New Year's 2025. Part of my 2025 New Year's resolutions is to completing projects that I have started, and so this is going to be very nitty gritty. I'll just show you what's going on here. I am in the SDK and I'm trying to build a scenery area in addition to the Oshkosh Airport here. And what this is the Oshkosh Aviation Park. Now, for Flight 247, besides making YouTube videos and showing content in Microsoft Flight Simulator and other aviation things that I do, a part of Flight 247 is to actually have a dedicated facility where we can have an A320 cockpit simulator and an aviation themed playground and some other simulators. And I live here in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, and then the perfect place would be the Oshkosh Aviation Park. So, in part of sharing what Oshkosh Aviation Park is and what Flight 247 is all about, I want to build that, my hangar and my facility in Microsoft Flight Simulator in the SDK. Okay, I've been watching. I started this many months ago, and for some reason I just got frustrated with it and I stopped working on it. It's never going to get finished that way, right? It's, be intentional, be working on it, get it done. There are so many great developers and creators out there that are coming up with these wonderful sceneries, and I say to myself, why not me? Why am I having such a hard time doing this? Why is it such a challenge? Okay, so just over the past week, I have been watching a bunch of tutorials on using the SDK, and I'm like, it looks pretty good. I think I should be able to get back into my project and build it. Okay. Yesterday, I spent hours trying to get things back on track and figuring out what I did and how to start doing things. Just the simple thing of putting a hangar on the ground, okay? And so I want to just show you some of the weird things that I'm seeing here that I'm so frustrated with, and it's like I can't figure out what the deal is, okay? So if you are a SDK user out there, if you have built scenery, if you see what I'm not seeing, please comment on this or reach out to me, because I really want to get this scenery done and share it with people so I can share my vision for what my Flight 247 facility will be one day. One thing I'm working on right now is the taxiway here feeding into the ramp. I had this here, it was aligned parallel with the ramp here, okay? I went into the taxi path and I started moving something, which I thought I was moving this taxiway, Alpha 6 here, and all of a sudden my taxiway over here moved. I just don't know what I'm doing here. What I want to do is move Alpha 6 over so that it aligns with the threshold for runway 36 right, taxiway Alpha, which is used for 36 right during AirVenture. I used aircraft design editor in FSX, and that program was so easy to use. It was so user friendly. You select your taxiway, you select your taxiway dots, and it would light up, and it was really easy to see what's going on here, okay? So that's one part, just this taxiway. This other thing is really weird too, okay? So you can see that I want to put a hangar in. I have the Gravic hangar, which is from Top Gun Maverick. Somebody built a Maverick hangar out near China Lake where Maverick flies out of, where his P-51 is at, and so I thought, oh, maybe I can use that as my hangar. So let me show you this. Again, part of my mouse, it's being very flaky right now. Okay, so now look, I have two SimMav hangar doors, and I don't even know where they are. Okay, I'm gonna click this one, and we're gonna go to it. Let's see where it is. All right. So just popped up here. I'm going to zoom up. Okay, I see the shadow of it. I'm gonna move back. Now, I don't know how to move this to position it. Like, I've got the object editor here. I've got one click placing going on, but it's my mouse is not cued to it. And so again, this is just such a pain, you know. It just makes me want to quit. Like, I do not like wasting time, you know. I just figured something out there. Snap to normal. Okay. So let me try to position here with the drone. Here's the other thing too that's really been annoying, and I actually went and bought an Xbox certified Xbox controller yesterday. Okay, here it is. It's pretty slick. It's got lights on and everything, so that's cool. It's really customizable. But again, I get in here and I'm trying to set up my controls for this, and it's like the rotation and the axes are all screwed up. It's like, you know, here I am using, and oh geez, gosh, I mean, like, look at this. Like, what the heck? Like, why is there a hangar door over here, and why is there this one now? Okay, now I do see that I'm able to at least move it, but again, you can see how I'm moving my mouse, and it doesn't correlate to the door. All right, if I click, okay, it just placed, but it didn't place where my cursor was. All right, developers out there, please come to my aid and help me. I mean, this is just such a mess, okay? And again, the Patriot 6 and SD Falchetti, two really great content creators out there doing tutorials on using the SDK, and again, mine is not lined up with this, and I just don't know like what I'm doing wrong here. Even just the part of how my how big my boxes are. Like, you know, I adjust this, and my text is just so freaking huge, and like I don't even know like what to do about changing the text. Okay, so you know, I mean, it just is the part where I love Microsoft Flight Simulator. I think what they did and what's going on with 2024, you know, I mean, this is going to turn into a bit of a rant. Microsoft, Azobo, do not release a product that is not ready, okay? Especially when people are spending money on it. You are asking yourselves for a class action lawsuit. I honestly think that the community of that people that bought Microsoft 2024, they should band together, get an attorney, and sue Azobo Microsoft for providing a substandard product that in all of the hype, and that's the irritating part, is all of this hype with Microsoft 2024 making it look like it's a ready, finished product, and that's what the world expects. And then all of this stuff where it just is falling apart on the first day and into the first week, okay? I just had to say that because for a month now, I mean, it's just been, you know, and I haven't gone on Facebook. I haven't gone on any of these places to post about it. So it's just all kind of like coming out right now, right? This part, though, of why is this so difficult and confusing to use? There, it's, and here's the part, like, we're in 2025. Just make it so that it's easy for people to use, okay? People don't want to go and do all of these menus and everything that they have no idea what they do. Like, why? Like, as developers, as software engineers that are putting these things together, do you get pleasure out of these really crappy user interfaces? I mean, come on. Really? Thank you for sticking on and sticking in with this, my rant about this. But again, yesterday I spent hours trying to get a hold of this on what the heck I did, on how I got this far, and how I can get it back. And again, the great tutorials I've watched out there have been completely unuseful because my interface here, or how I have things set up, just does not jive with how they're doing it, and I just don't understand. So thanks very much for watching. I know I sound like a nut, but again, that's what frustration does to us, right? And again, like I said, I want to get this done. you know it should not be that hard. But again, it's like, what the frick, Microsoft? What the frick, Azobo? Like seriously, like, do you enjoy using this? Is this something that you are proud of? This interface with the SDK? I think not. All right. So, like, share, and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. If you can help me, I really would appreciate it. I'm Sean, Flight 247. I'm out.